everyone, I'm Kelly Anbisis, student from Our Lady of Fatima University. So in this video, I'm going to tackle some topics that related in readings in Philippine history, including the Philippines Free Press in Liberty, Equality, Fraternity, or the Libertad, Igualdad, Fraternidad that happened in February 12, 1921, and the Student Returning Philippines Free Press, or the El Estudiante Velve, that happened in April 6, 1929. The slogan Liberty, Equality, Fraternity originated during the French Revolution in the late 18th century. The motto was popularized by revolutionaries and became a rallying cry for those fighting to overthrow the monarchy and establish a republic. It encapsulated the values that the revolutionaries hoped to establish as the foundation of a new political and social order. In 1921, the Philippine Assembly passed a law allowing legislators to carry guns. This decision sparked controversy as it granted them privileges not afforded to the general public. The Philippines Free Press satirically criticized the law, arguing that politicians were not carrying guns for self-defense, but to project an image of power. The editorial implied that lawmakers were more concerned with boosting their social and political status rather than addressing any real security threats. The rhetoric in the article conveyed disbelief and mockery, showing how the law was less about protection and more about inflating the egos of politicians. The piece emphasized that the real purpose of the law was to make legislators feel above the common people rather than ensuring their safety. By focusing on the right to carry weapons instead of addressing public concerns, lawmakers demonstrated a selfish misuse of power. At the time, law enforcement officials were pushing for tighter firearm control, arguing that widespread gun ownership posed a risk to public safety. Despite expert recommendations, lawmakers dismissed the warnings, reinforcing their desire to maintain special privileges. The editorial underscored how legislators put their own interests above the greater good, choosing power over responsibility. The piece argued that real leadership is about public service, not intimidation or personal gain. The article concluded that the law did little to improve safety and was simply a means for politicians to reinforce their status. The Student Returning, or El Estudiante Velve, is an article published in the Philippines Free Press on April 6, 1929. It focuses on the return of Filipino students from studying abroad and reflects on the importance of their education in shaping the future of the Philippines. The piece highlights the impact of their newfound knowledge and how they are expected to contribute to the development of their country. In the 1920s, students from rural areas traveled to Manila for higher education and returned home after their studies, creating a celebrated homecoming ritual. These students experienced a shift from rural simplicity to urban sophistication, gaining knowledge and adopting city mannerisms. The capital city was the center of learning, shaping the students into embodiments of modern ideals upon their return home. The essay vividly describes how students dressed in fashionable city attire were admired and envied in their hometown. While the students enjoyed the temporary recognition, the realities of adulthood and responsibilities would soon take over. The author reminds readers that status based on appearance and education is transient and real-life struggles soon overshadow youthful glory. The piece highlights the tension between self-image and reality, as well as the expectations placed on educated individuals returning to their communities.